guys, I am filming 2 videos at once. Not really, but you know what I mean. So today I wanted to bring you guys a little story time video of something that just happened to me recently. And a lot of people have been telling me, Naomi, just do it. Like, go ahead. Like, it doesn't matter. And I already thought about it since the instant that it happened. And I'm like, oh wow, like this could really be a good story time YouTube channel. So I'm like, alright, let's just do it. Bring the tea into my channel. People that are watching this that know me, you guys know I am a calm person. I don't look for problems. I don't ever want to argue with anybody. If you have a problem, we're gonna talk it out. I am not the type of person to fight. Physical, anything like that? No. And before I start the story, I want to put it out there that this is not a video to make you feel bad, to make anybody feel some type of way. This is just like me telling my subscribers and the people that look up to me or whatever, the people that are supporting me, just to put a story that happened with me in it out there. If you're in the story and you're offended, I'm sorry, but this is my YouTube channel. I could post whatever I want, so if you feel some type of way, I'm sorry. This already happened, I'm past it, so sorry if you feel some type of way. I'm still gonna tell a story. So wait, I was at a party and I was, chilling with my friends or whatever. My friend, I'm gonna call her Gab. So I was 2 friends involved in the little story. One, I'm gonna call her Gabby, I guess. The other one, I'm gonna call her Alyssa. I don't know. Gabby and Alyssa, I guess. So my friend Gabby, she left the party because something happened with her. That's personal. I'm not gonna put her personal life out there. Whatever. She left the party. She was with Alyssa. Hold on guys. I'm about to choke on my own fucking tongue. Okay, so Gabby left the party and Alyssa kept looking for her because they had gone there together. So Alyssa kept looking for her, and the nice person that I am, I'm like, she asked me, oh, where's Gabby? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Do I'm gonna call her? So I call her, and she would not answer the phone. So then she's like, oh, let's just walk down to our house because she lived right there from the party. So I'm like, all right, let's go. But then at the same time, I was like, oh, let's just keep calling her. Maybe she's inside somewhere in the house, and let's not make the trip if she might not be home. She's like, oh yeah, she has to be home because I looked everywhere for her. Mind you, this girl was drunk the whole time. So I'm like, okay, let me just go with her because I felt bad I felt bad leaving her walking down at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I think, by herself, drunk. So I was like, you know what, let me just go with her. So I walked down with her, whatever, we're walking. She's literally just like falling to the side, like just like tilting everywhere. And I'm like, are you okay? Like, are you sure you want to go down? Like, let's just go back. So the girl, Gabby, texts me and she's like, oh, something happened, this and that. Then she told me she was home. My phone is retarded, so she kept calling me and my phone was just like freezing. So it's like, it was annoying. My phone is just like me, retarded. So we get to my friend's house. This girl, Alyssa, is knocking. And I'm like, yo, chill out. So whatever. My friend Gabby comes out and she's like, yo, chill, like my mom's sleeping. And she's like, yo, I got it. No, she said, Alyssa goes like,
oh, somebody stole my money.
So I'm like, or she already told me that somebody stole her money. I didn't really believe her, but I'm like, alright, whatever. Like, I don't know her, so I'm not gonna just say, oh, you're lying, Like, I knew her because we went to high school together, but it wasn't like we knew, like, we bumped. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know her well enough, I guess. So we're at my friend's house and we're outside, we're just talking, and my friend starts bursting into tears because something had happened to her. So I'm like, okay, like, what happened? Like, just hugging her and like really worried about what the hell happened to her. So this girl, Alyssa, she's like,
oh, I have to pee, bro. Give me $6. I have to take a cab. Where's my jacket?
Just like talking mad shit, and I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. My friend is just crying. I'm like, she's like, oh, I have to pee. I'm like, yo, my nigga, just. I'm sorry guys, I'm like getting really aggravated with the story. So I'm just like, yo, just pee on the floor because you're being annoying. So she peed on the floor. She almost peed on my fucking feet. My friend's mother comes out and asks what happened. Like, I don't want to get too much into details, like what happened right there. Like, her mom really just got upset because it's like, why are you making a scene outside? I'm like, you know, basically acting retarded outside of my house. Her mom comes outside and asks what happened. Like, so my friend just felt like her mom was going to, I guess, get upset. So she just like was like, oh mom, like just leave, like leave me alone. And she just like basically closed the door on her mom. So her mom got mad, and then just things got a little tense. Then her mom and her stepfather went inside. Gabby's mom and like them, they went inside, and then me and Alyssa stayed outside. She's like, oh, look what you did. Look what you just did. And I'm like, fuck you mean what I just did? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're the one that's out here acting dumb. Like, if it wasn't for her just acting retarded, it's just like talking so loud, because me and my friend Gabby were just whispering, and this girl was just talking so freaking loud, and I'm like, yo, like, chill out. She's like, oh, look what you've done. I'm like, what do you mean what I've done? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I threw the first punch. Guys, comment down below, how would your mother, like, like, the whole time I was just like, I know I had no right of like basically arguing with her, but how would you feel if a person is outside of your house 12 or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, just talking mad shit outside of your house, and you're telling her, oh, like, shut up, like, my mom's sleeping? How would you feel? Like, I was just saying, like, I was basically defending my friend. I was like, yo, like, be quiet, like, be more respectful. I felt so bad for my friend's mom. I was like, oh my god, like, her mom works overnight, so her mom barely gets to sleep. So the fact that this girl is out here making noise outside of her house that was going to get her in trouble, and that her mom, you know, it was just like, it got me aggravated. Like, even though it wasn't getting me in trouble or anything, it was like, damn, like, this is my friend. Why are you, this is your friend too, why are you doing this? If it was you feel some type of way. So that happened. And then we just started fighting. Guys, when I tell you I blacked out, I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is we just kept hitting each other. Or I don't know if she hit me. I didn't feel anything. All I know is we just started fighting, and her mom or my friend came out. I don't know who came out and separated us, and then I bounced. I called my boyfriend, he didn't answer. I called my friend. I was like, yo, like, I just fought this girl. So then I'm walking, and it was literally so cold outside, but I didn't feel anything. I was walking, and I'm like, yo, when I see this girl, I'm gonna fuck her up. I was so mad. So I'm just like banging into the like everything, banging into everything. So, you know, that's what happens when you're angry. Like, you just don't know what the hell you're saying. So I was like, you know what? Then I just like, I seen my boyfriend, and then I was like, oh babe, like, I'm mad, like, if I see this girl, I'm gonna fight her again, this and that. But then I was just talking bullshit. I was like, I'm not gonna do anything, like, it's whatever, like, I'm just gonna let it go. So I met with my other friends, and then I'm just chilling, I'm just calm, like, I didn't really care about anything. I was just like, I'm not gonna let this ruin my night. I'm just gonna like relax and just go about my night. So then this girl gets my number. She starts calling me. She's like, yo, Naomi, where you at? And by this girl, I'm talking about Alyssa. I'm like, she's
like, yo, Naomi, where you at?
I'm like, what do you want? And then she's like,
oh, I want to fight.
And I'm like, yo, leave me alone. Like, you sound retarded. Like, what are you doing? So I hang up, and she calls me again.
Yo, Naomi, where you at? I want to fight.
I'm like, yo, but this girl is mad annoying. So my boyfriend takes my phone. He's like, yo, just block her. Like, just let it be. And I'm like, all right. So he took my phone and blocked her. And then she goes and calls my friend. Oh my god. She goes and calls my friend. She's like, yo, where's Naomi? I want to fight. I want to fight. Where you at? Where you at? I want to fight. I'm like, yo, but like... And literally, she spent like probably 20 minutes trying to call us to get my, like, where I was at, to find out where I was at to fight me. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Just to get it over with. Because honestly, it was really annoying how she kept calling, and I'm just like, yo, like, let's just do it. So my friend tells her where we at, and we meet up. Yeah, I was with a lot of people, but nobody did anything. Like, it was just me and her fighting. She comes with a bunch of people. I mean, I was with a bunch of people. She comes with 2 guys, and like, of course, my boyfriend is a little defensive over me, so he's like, oh, like, what happened? Like, what's the problem? So the boys are like, oh no, it's just one-on-one, you know, whatever. So then me and her, we were just like talking. She's like, oh, why you hit me, Naomi? And I'm like, oh, because you're a dumbass bitch.
You're a dumbass bitch. What?
Like, that's literally what it says in the video. So I call her dumbass bitch because she was just acting dumb outside of my friend's house. So but everybody was like, oh, just stop talking and just start fighting. And I'm like I told her, I was like, oh, you was talking all this shit, how you want to fight me, so come through it. Like, I was telling her to come throw the first punch, like, hit me first since you was talking all that shit. So then she didn't want to hit me, so I'm like, all right, boom, I hit her first. So we just started fighting, and it was my first time fighting. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt really bad the next day. Not that night, the next day. I was so mad because my face has scratches, like scars everywhere. I don't know if you can see through my makeup. Like, I have one right here, I have one right here, and then I have one right here, and then it's like at this part right here, this right here was swollen, like entire, like it was swollen. And then I think, yeah, this side of my face was just like swollen. I wasn't bad, like it was just like a couple scratches. I was a little sore, so it was like, like I was just mad about the fact that I was sore, and like I'm still kind of sore, but I'm fine. But like, it just gets me mad how I started off this by trying to help somebody out, by trying to help a situation, and I get blamed for it. Like, are you serious? Like, that's what I get for being too nice. So I'm never gonna be nice. If you gotta go somewhere, since you're going by yourself, I don't care if you're falling, tripping because you're drunk, you're gonna go by yourself. I don't care. Like, you can't trust no bitches. Like, I never really trusted her just because I never liked her. I don't care if you get mad, but I never liked you. I never liked her. I'm sorry, but I never liked her in high school. But you know, I was always the type of person, even if I don't like you, I'm gonna give you a chance. I get to know you. I got to know her a little bit. It was like, you know, like hi and bye type of thing. But it wasn't like we were besties, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what happened of my story of my first fight. And I won and you lose.